welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Monday, May 6, 2024. Let's go to Chad, where the country cast their votes. Citizens in Chad go to the polls on Monday, 3 years after the military seized power. Analysts say Mahatma Idris Deby is most likely to win, although his chief opponent has been drawing larger than expected crowds on the campaign trails. Deby has promised to improve security, strengthen the rule of law, and increase electricity production. Provisional results are expected by the end of this month and final results by June 5th. If no candidate wins more than 50% of the votes, a runoff will be held on June 22nd. The country has remained close with former colonial power and ally France, while other Sahel countries, including Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, have told France to disappear. Chad remains the last Sahel country with a substantial French military presence. Top opposition candidate is Success Masra, who is the former prime minister and has attracted large crowds campaigning in recent months. Those in chat, let us know your thoughts. Let us know on if you are casting your ballot. Let us know on who you're voting for as well, and who do you think is likely to win. Let's go to Kenya, where the government announces a stipend to families displaced from the floods. Kenya President Dr. William Ruto says each of the 40,000 households displaced by the ongoing floods will receive a stipend up to 10,000 Kenyan shillings. Speaking in Mathare, the head of state assured the displaced families will be given alternative land as restoration of flooded land begins.
Alitangaza ya kwamba tutasaidiana na wananchi to evacuate and to make sure that we relocate all citizens in riparian reserves for their safety, so that we can protect them in a different place where we have relocated them. There will be enough food for them. There will be blankets, there will be mattresses, and we are going to look after their children. And already the government has committed 1 billion shillings to make sure that all schools are reconstructed, so that when schools open, all our children will go to class. And we have also announced here that the 40,000 families that have been relocated, the 40,000 households, each household, we are going to provide for them 10,000 shillings for alternative settlement until the government comes up with a comprehensive plan on how their lives are going to continue into the future. And before Friday, we are going to advertise for the construction of 20,000 housing units between Kibera, here Kiamaiko, all the way to Mwiki, so that we can begin the process of making these slum dwellers home owners in the Republic of Kenya. Kwa sababu hata nyinyi munatosha kuishi mahali pazuri.
He further announced that the government had set aside 1 billion Kenyan shillings for countrywide reconstruction of schools damaged. According to the Interior Ministry, over 227,000 people have been affected by the floods, and 72 people are still missing in separate incidents across the country. Those in Kenya, let us know your thoughts on the president making the announcement of a living or moving stipend. Let's go to the Caribbean. And there we go to St. Martin, where they announce a new prime minister. Dr. Luke Marcelina has been appointed the new prime minister for St. Martin. Dr. Marcelina and his council of ministers were appointed and swore in last weekend. The ceremony saw the transition of power between Dr. Marcelina and former Prime Minister Silveria Jacobs. Dr. Marcelina, age 59, is a medical surgeon and was born in Curacao. He's also the founder and leader of the political group Unified Resilient St. Martin Movement.
Good afternoon. What is this Dr. Marcelina going to say today? Although the protocol has been established, because it's my first speech, I think it's worth it for me to give respect to protocol. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of St. Martin, today is a day that I stand before you with a heart filled with gratitude and humility. I'm deeply honored and privileged to have been entrusted with the responsibility of leading this nation as your next Prime Minister. I want to extend my sincerest thank you to you, the people of St. Martin, for your confidence in our coalition government and for placing your trust in me as your new Prime Minister of St. Martin.
In St. Martin, this is a constituent country of the Netherlands. It has a government that sees the King of the Netherlands as its head of state. So the Prime Minister of St. Martin presides over the Council of Ministers. Those in St. Martin, let us know your thoughts. Let us know on how you feel about the new Prime Minister. Let's go to Suriname, where they commit to sending soldiers to Haiti. Suriname has become the latest Caribbean country to indicate a willingness to send troops to Haiti. President Chandrika Persad Santokhi of Suriname said, "We will support our CARICOM sister state and will provide support through a police mission." He told online publication that many more people die every day in Haiti than in the war in Ukraine. He also added that support for Haiti should take place at 3 levels, namely international, regional, and bilateral. He added that the United Nations Security Council late last year approved a resolution to Haiti with the physical presence of an international peace mission. He said that ministers of justice in Suriname are already working with the police corps and the National Army to put together a team to send to Port-au-Prince. Haiti has been in political turmoil and social unrest following the assassination of then President Jovenel Moïse back in July of 2021. Since then, anti-government rebels and police have been battling for control of the capital since. Last year, the United Nations Security Council sent out a request to have another country come and help Haitian police. Kenya answered the call, and in February of this year, Prime Minister Ariel Henry went to the East African nation to sign for the agreement to have Kenyan police deployed. Since then, the former prime minister has not stepped foot back into Haiti, and he has resigned in exile. According to reports, more than 2,500 people were killed or injured across the country from January to March. Nearly 95,000 people have left Port-au-Prince, and people are struggling to find food and access to health care, with Haiti's ports and airports being in control of anti-government rebels. A 9-member transitional council was sworn into office and tasked with setting the stage for free and general elections in Haiti by 2025. Last week, the new prime minister was sworn in, and he has accepted the commitment of allowing the United Nations direction of deployment of Kenyan police officers. Those in Suriname, let us know your thoughts on the president stating that they are willing to send individuals to help with police. Also, let us know if you feel that this is the right move for Suriname, or do you feel that they should stay out of it. When we come back, we'll have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere.
New release of the Spring Summer Collection. Visit www.mccadero.com.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day. And it comes to us from the Caribbean, the island of St. Lucia. What's going on, St. Lucia? And it reads, "Nothing is for free in this life. Don't fool yourself. Everything has a price or a sacrifice." Once again, nothing is for free in this life. Don't fool yourself. Everything has a price or a sacrifice. St. Lucian proverb. Couldn't be any more true. Dollar bill, y'all. You know, make no mistake about it, especially after you become a man, young man. After you become a man, especially after you turn 25, just know that, that person that's offering you a free lunch, a free coffee, it's not for free. They're usually asking for a favor in return, or maybe your cooperation in something. So just always know that, especially when you get a phone call or a text message from somebody that just wants to call you, remember, they're not necessarily just calling you. Remember, everybody has an agenda. Even somebody that's just wanting to, quote unquote, catch up. I just want to catch up, bro. Remember that they have an agenda as well, and even that phone call isn't for free. Remember, is internet for free? So if internet's not for free, why would you think that meals, drinks, and whatever it is that you guys involve yourself into is going to be free? Come on, be smart. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make it your best friend. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.